Hi, Leo. Welcome to 2022, January of 2022. If this is your first time here at Secret Garden Tarot, welcome. Everybody is always welcome. New watchers, cross watchers. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. We will be doing the main reading with the influence of the Angels Tarot. And since this is the new year, this is the January reading, I'm going to do an Angels Answers, just as an overarching theme, if you would like. Just a couple of words of positive thought that you can carry with you. Maybe write them down in your journal. And just say, if you need it, you can refer back to it if you need it. So this is let me show you here, Angel Answers from Doreen Virtue. So just a little bit words of an overarching theme for the year. We'll put those there. We'll put these here and we'll get on with it. Let's see what January 2022 might look like for my Leo friends. To be very honest, your iconography has been showing up in a lot of people's reads. Lions and cats and, lots of fire signs. I think 2022 is going to be a very fiery year. Very spicy year. Let's do the traditional Celtic cross. We'll get 2 clarifiers from the bottom, 2 clarifiers for the top, and a theme for the year. Just something fun to do. Doesn't mean you have to live by these words, but it's just something fun to keep in mind. All right, so let's start with the center of the writing. 2 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. All right, sorry about that, Leah. 2 of Wands, optimism, looking forward. So this is a great card for the beginning of the year. This is all about kind of building your world up from scratch. And it is crossed with the 5 of Swords. So that is a card that speaks of loss. That is a card that speaks of ill-gotten gains and sadness. It's loss, it's defeat. So these two might seem like polar opposites, but it might be also telling you to, no matter what you've been through, always be optimistic. That is one of those great things. You get tossed off the horse, you fall down twice, you get back up 3 times. 4 of Wands. This is a great base. This is, again, about optimism. This is a card of, a lot of other readers will say this is kind of the halfway to marriage card. It is celebrating. It is about abundance. It is about establishing a foundation. A foundation of a family, foundation of a household, foundation of a job. It's joy, it's abundance. It is often called the 1111 card. It's often, these are people that are shown as an engaged couple or a recently married couple, which is great. So that is a foundational card. That's what I'm trying to say. Fours are foundation cards, solid foundation cards. In the past, Eight of Cups, walking away from something that has not served you. These are, he's already tasted all of these and he's kind of putting it away. He is this hermit is going off into the mountains, putting away his material goods. So this is in the past. So all the hard work has already been done. Knight of Wands, fiery, passionate energy. I love the fact that he is illustrated as this cavalier with his big fancy hat, charging in, full of passion, full of life, new prospects. He does have that Ace of Wands there. So all of the court cards, it's very important to remember that all of the court cards have that ace with them. Justice, card of Libra because of the scales. The sword is blunted. The angel is blind. It is simply about balancing. She is ever so slightly pregnant. You might want to notice that a lot of these in the major arcana for this deck, the angels are pregnant, so full of abundance, full of karma. I guess you could put it that way. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But I like to think that she's not blind, she's not blindfolded, but she is looking out at the card reader. So she is kind of following you wherever you go. She's making that connection with you, saying, "Yeah, buddy, this means you." So it is something to be mindful. That again, that kind of justice, that karmic energy. What goes around comes around. 10 of Cups in the environment, happy, healthy family life. There's the dog, there's the happy kids, there's the angel of abundance, having all of your needs met. So this is actually in one of the environmental cards. This is the external environment. So this is the information that is coming to you from the external. Happy, healthy family, having all of your needs met. So this is a great way to start the year off. And hopefully you'll be staying in this energy for the entire 12 months, Leo. 7 of Pentacles. There's the hard work that you've been putting in. What we just talked about. This is your mirrored energy. She knows that all of this takes time. She knows that these coins aren't ripe yet. They're still this beautiful spring shade of pink, and that they are not ready to be picked yet. They have not turned that beautiful gold color. They're not ready yet. So she's putting in the work. She's got her tools. She knows what she's looking at, but she knows all of this is potential. So this kind of really does reflect this energy, that optimism energy. It even has that bright shade of pink, which is beautiful. Hopes and fears, heartbreak. So this is what you're afraid of, that all of that work will go and be for nothing. Heartbreak, disappointment. However, while these swords are shown here, they're not actually hurting her any longer. Yes, she's bleeding. Yes, she has her wound, but she is in the process of healing. So that's something to be thankful for and mindful of. Knight of Cups adds the overall outcome. I like this. There is that Ace of Cups, all full of delicious wine. He is the bringer of new emotional beginnings, be them love, be them a job that you really, really want, a position that you really, really want, that person that really just fills your cup fills you full of emotions. I like it. Let's get your clarifiers, Leo. Let's start with this one. Queen of Wands. The beautiful, passionate, always with her gorgeous sunflower and her wise little cat down here at the bottom. Wonderful, full of passion, looking out at us going, yeah, you got this. I love that. And then we have the Four of Swords. Rest up, you're going to need it. Four of Swords is about, again, taking that time away. It's that really kind of hermit energy. Taking time for yourself, organizing yourself, resting, restoration is what this card is speaking to. Eight of Swords. What were we just saying? All of these swords. Where's that three? There's that three. They seem super scary, but they're not actually hurting her. They were, and you might still think that you have this, that you're still being stabbed, but you're not. They're not hurting her at all. So I love that. She goes here. Two of Pentacles. The Juggler. I'm trying to learn a new way, and one of my favorite readers, Nicholas Ashbaugh, had a great interpretation for this card. He said it was, a lot of people will read it as juggling, dividing your attention, but he said what you have here are two aces. You just need to know which one you can put down for the moment. You can pick it back up later. Focus on one. Build your foundation on one. You can always pick one back up, and put that to your focus later on. I love that. That's a beautiful interpretation of that card. Let's see what your overall theme is. Helpful people. Get a little help from your friends. But I think you've done a good amount of being on your own for the moment. You don't have to do everything yourself. And I know you're very capable, but you don't have to shoulder this burden all by yourself. You have friends. You have people that love you. There's a lot of people in this reading. You have the people in your environment that care about you, that love you, that even if they're not biological family, I know this is like the dad, the mom, and the kids, but you can build your own tribe. I think I was telling that to another sign earlier. You can build the family that reflects who you are, but always using the helpful people. I will leave it there, Leo. Happy New Year. Bye, family.